No matter what people want you to believe, don't ever turn back on your dreams. It's all in your hands.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alana here. Welcome back to 3 Degrees of Love Divination. I felt inspired to make this video as you know, sort of just after following up my really long
Let's Talk Day video.
But very, very special to me, and I hope you enjoyed it. As if you haven't watched it, I would love to invite you to check it out. As if you don't already know, I am a mental health advocate. I have worked in the field of social work, and have dedicated my time and my career to this profession. And you know, because of everything that has been going on in the world, because of everything that I have experienced in my life, you know, even to present, and especially because of what has occurred for me in the last, you know, 8 to 10 years of my life, and what I've, you know, have had to go through very consistently. You know, this channel and this work means so much to me, more than ever. And I am grateful to, you know, to those who have, you know, not only been a part of my journey to date, but that have impacted my life in the greatest way, as I've slowly, you know, worked to build myself back up. And tarot, along with my regular therapy sessions, have meant the world to me. And so of course, you know, my Bell Let's Talk Day video, the video that I released on the 24th, this year has been truly special, because I feel like it just sort of had this confirmation of everything. You know, to summarize my journey, and just confirmation of who I know I am, you know, as an empath and a healer and love. You know, I know this about myself now because of all that has occurred, and all that I have been able to uncover about myself, you know, throughout the years, through therapy, through the exploration of my faith, through, you know, my further and nosedive, you know, into spirituality, but into, you know, the other side of it, you know, and, you know, including, and the nosedive I took into tarot, and how that has been such a wonderful combined experience for me, you know, and as I, you know, step forth into this new chapter of my life. It means so much to me and all the people who, have been a part of this journey, and of course to those who, I have, come to know and love most recently, and have, showed their love, given me their love by, just by the little things, and the big things too, but, as I've been building my channel, and as I've seen those who have taken the time to, to support me and lend their time and their knowledge and their gift, doing these videos with me, collaborating with me, it has meant the absolute world to me. And because of that, I want to share my love. And, when I did the Bell Let's Talk Day video, I forgot that, to mention one person who, sort of is included in this sort of connection that I realize now has been an absolute gift from God and my ancestors. The confirmation for me, like I said, is just, I reflect on when I look back at, the past 3 years, or, and especially since I'd started my channel and I started doing these, hashtag Bell Let's Talk Day videos, not sponsored, and of course all the videos on my channel. But I know, because the confirmation, like I said, the start of me getting it and putting these pieces together really came when I had finally mustered up the strength to, to do some spring cleaning, if you will, some decluttering in my home. And, as I was going through all my books and, and making space for my decks and things like that, and, when I found my grandmother's book that I had made her, when she passed, these little confirmations that have come up, and I know I've shared quite a bit of that in my, in my video, my latest Bell Let's Talk Day video. So you can definitely check that out to get further on. But one person that I forgot that is attached to all of this is Brittany of Cosmic Lunar Soul. And when I had talked about my my connection with Songs of the Grandmothers, and that deck, as we as Priscilla, Amy, and I were discussing decks and books, and and Priscilla had mentioned Songs of the Grandmother and the Gentle Tarot and all of that. And when I think about the connectivity to it all, and I had mentioned I had done a giveaway, for Songs of the Grandmothers, for my channel, in honor of my grandmother, and that sort of confirmation, if you will. Brittany and Priscilla were the I forget, there was one more person, and I'm sorry that I can't remember it off the top of my head, but there were 3 people, and it so happened that the name that I pulled was Brittany's. So she was the one who won that deck, Songs of the Grandmothers. And she won it because, well, I mean, I did the draw, right? Like, it was, even though it was only a few people, 3 people, she won it fair and square. It wasn't like it was rigged or anything. But, the fact that she, that she entered the giveaway, supporting my channel and supporting me, because, we've collaborated, together as well with Priscilla, doing some, some tarot tube, hashtag, tarot tags, if you will. And, she has been such a beautiful soul, and getting to know her as well, so, but when I reflect back, I just, there's just so much gratitude, and, so I just wanted to again, to say thank you, and, to thank everyone who has, over the course of, my 3 annual videos for Bellet's Talk Day, mental health chats, everyone who has taken the time to do these videos with me. It means the world to me. Everyone who I've learned from these past several years, who have supported me on my journey, including my mother. The strength that I know comes from our ancestors, those who have walked before us, and I've been able to really see the true power and the essence of God. But that did not come. The understanding that I have now couldn't come if I didn't go through what I went through and do the inner work and the reflection and the shadow work. So, I want to, again, sincerely, wholeheartedly, with all of my love, to thank each and every one of you. You know exactly who you are. And I want to thank you for what you've created and the gifts that you have given the world that I have been able to embrace and combine for the greatest and highest good of myself, and to build myself back so that I can continue my work, giving and serving my community in the best way that I know how. But in a way that works for this chapter of my life, for you know, and the opportunity to enhance my skills. I know that, you know, life hasn't just been hard for me. It's been hard for a lot of people, for everyone. We all experience trauma. We all experience pain. We're all on different journeys. And I want you to know that I express my love to you wholeheartedly because I know I feel everything, and I feel your pain. And I want to dedicate this video today to all who are grieving, who've all sustained loss, who may find it hard to continue moving forward. There have been a number of people in my life who most recently have lost a loved one. Among many, probably, you know, other painful ordeals. So I kind of wanted to share with you today, you know, some of the videos, sorry, some of the decks that, you know, well, I had, you know, of course I showed you what I was, you know, currently working with, you know, leading up to my last video for Bellette's Talk Day, but also in honor of someone in particular who I only recently found out. Well, there's two people. Well, but two people that have this year that I've most recently, in the matter span of maybe a day or two, that, you know, although we've never met in person, the connection that, you know, I've been able to make with them, the friendship and the kindness, I feel your pain, and it hurts because as someone who's like me and who cares and feels what I feel, I can't imagine what these two people that I may be talking about. One of you, those of you within the tarot community will know, based on, some new decks that I've just, no, not new, favorites that I have talked about on my channel before. This person has also done one of my Bell on Stock Day videos with me. If you remember, I also, I've done a video about grief before, and, decks and books. If you haven't seen that video, I will be linked in the description box, so I hope that you do check it out. But it was the Mother's Day video I did, and this, those of you who think you know who I may be referring to, I ask of you to send your love to in the comments below by leaving my signature 3 hearts, because the number 3 is meaningful to me. I don't know what else to do to honor you in your time of grief, but I hope that anyone suffering right now will find the resources that I talk about on my channel, and even in this video, useful, and can find what they need to help them process what the feelings that they may be feeling and going through at this present time. I will always, first and foremost, recommend professional advisement. First and foremost, I'm an advocate for mental health, so I will always recommend, seeking out the necessary resources. If you're dealing with addiction, if you're dealing with, and you already have mental health concerns, making sure that you speak with your doctor and, get whatever referrals you need to the appropriate professionals to aid you. I hope that you will make that step and not just rely on, on these decks that I'm talking about, or just on, one aspect. I hope that you would be able to find whatever combination of things that you need to regain and rebuild after loss. Anyway, okay, so just so I know that was a lot, but I thank you. I am grateful for this space to be able to share that with you, and I hope that what I have shared, you're able to take something from it, and that it has been helpful to you in some sort of way. I do what I do because of love. It's who I am, and it's who I see everyone else to be. So, anyway, I did say change of pace. Come on, Lana. Let's do this. All right. So, I wanted to just, as I was mentioning, I had been using, and even, kind of going into the new year, sort of trickling off from, the holiday season, I've been working with the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. And of course, this lovely spread cloth, as you can see, is actually from the edition set that I have. So, that Inside Editions created the Disney's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. There's the standard edition, and I think there are 2 other editions, including the one that I'm about to show you. But the other one I think is the size of altar cards. And then, of course, the regular tarot. But the tarot deck that I have is the same deck, I believe, and cardstock as the regular edition that comes in the box with the little cardboard insert on the inside and the little ribbon. Many people have done walkthroughs of that deck, and so I don't recall if Priscilla has. I want to say that Priscilla may have this, and she may have done a walkthrough. If I do find it, I will link it in the description for you to take a look at. But anyway, so I'm not really going to do a walkthrough per se, because there are, some other things and decks that I kind of wanted to talk about and work with now, as I change out a couple of decks. So, and one of them happens to be the Nightmare Before Christmas that I'm ready to, put away right now. So I figured I'd take the time to show you guys. So like I said, the edition I have is the this one, which comes in this sort of coffin-like box. It also comes with, so like I said, it comes with the spread cloth, which is like velvet material, and it's kind of, and it's got the tarot cut out or printed on the fabric, on the cloth. So it also comes with, so this is what the box looks like. It is like coffin size, and I have all my other stuff that I use to put when I put my stuff away in here. But so one other thing that it comes with, not the rest of the stuff that's in the box here, but the other thing, it does come with this bag, sort of velvet bag to put the cards in, and of course, it fits the cards nicely. I'm not usually a card in bag girl without the box, but in this case, this is completely different, right? So, right, that's the bag, and oops, hold on. Let me just put that away. Oh, okay. Side. So these are the cards. As you know, it's all characters, and it's, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas. And I love this cardstock. It's, you know, it's really that buttery feel, and I know a lot of people talk about a lot of the different inside edition decks, and, you know, the cardstock sort of varying, but I'm not really sure, you know, because I don't have any other inside edition decks. This is really the only one at the moment that I have, but I really enjoy this cardstock. Yeah, so anyway, also it comes with, of course, the guidebook, which is the same kind of guidebook as in the regular one, but it also comes with this tarot journal, which looks like this. So you do have your daily tarot spread. You know, of course, you got the date. You can put the moon phase. You've got the cards drawn. What are your feelings? You know, questions, and then interpretations. Right? So I really like that. Although I wouldn't use this just because it's part of the gift set and I wouldn't want to ruin it. So I'm a nerd that way. So of course, you know, just a regular old line journal is more than sufficient for me in that regard. So yeah. So anyway, so this deck is going away. And I'm also getting ready to put away the Zodiac Tarot. I've already done a reading and you know, a sample reading, and kind of showed you the cards already and talked about, you know, the deck and feature in the deck. So of course I'm not gonna go over that again, but you know, you can check that out in my one of my more recent videos that I've done. And I really hope that if you do like my content, that you will consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. You know, I hope to, you know, continue more regularly putting out videos, and building this, you know, community of shared love and universal love. You know, so yeah. And of course, you know, if you you never want to miss a video from me, want to know when I upload my next video, please, you know, make sure to click that notification bell so that you will be notified when I do upload my next video. Okay, so those are the decks that I said that I was gonna I'm putting away, and what's gonna be replacing that I'm about to show you next. So just hang on, bear with me, because they're not right close by. I have to go get them. All right, so as I was saying, you know, as I'm rotating out some decks, and I originally didn't plan to use these just yet, but in light of, you know, some recent news, I felt like I had to, and of course, you know, based on the decks that I'm still currently going to be using, which is, you know, the decks that I had discussed more recent videos, with the exception of the Zodiac Tarot, like I said, and the Nightmare Before Christmas, because those are going away. But still being used it's still going to be in use at this time. With the addition of these decks is going, you know, are in addition of these new decks I'm about to show you, we have Hearts and Hands Tarot, the Emotional Kaleidoscope, the This Might Hurt Tarot, which is the version I have is the indie edition, and still for now will be the Tattoo Oracle, which is the same flimsy one that I told you, by Ned Burwell, and the Tarot of Innocence, or the Disorder Tarot of Innocence, published by Los Scarabeo. So, but what's going to be joining this those decks now is my absolutely treasured and beloved Oracle deck that was lovingly gifted to me by a friend who I couldn't have been, I can't love more than I do, and who I have learned a lot from, and I know is a gift, you know, on my journey to this point, because of the work and their creativity and what they've created, and that is the Reclaim Oracle by Marion Constantin. And as you may remember, if you've been, you know, with me from the beginning, and if not, you know, was one of the people, along with Ruth, the creator of the Emotional Kaleidoscope, I did my second annual Ballots Talk Day video last year with. And we talked about shadow work, and, you know, and anyway, this copy is a first edition second printing. And you know, the box is changed a little bit, you know, since then. As far as I know, this deck is currently sold out. I know that there were plans for, at least from what I recall, for another new edition. However, I know right now that is a project that is currently going to be on hold. For how long, I don't know. But I'm sending my love. So of course, like I said, she had since released, Marianne had released a second edition. And when she did, she also included new cards, and had then made the additional cards available as a booster expansion pack, if you will. So this is what the it also comes with the new cards also came, it came in a little envelope, and I've showed all of this on in a previous video when I kind of went through all of it, but it comes with the booster pack little pamphlet guide. So that's gonna be coming out now, and put into rotation. And I know, because I have read with it, I have read this with this before, and I absolutely love this deck. I have read with it with the Emotional Kaleidoscope deck, and based on my more recent videos, sort of how it's read for me, I know that this deck is going to pack a huge punch too. And so these are some decks that I wouldn't take working with lightly, and why I always will say that combining that with professional guidance is something that I will always first and foremost recommend. Anyways, so that's the Reclaim Oracle that's coming out into rotation for me. And along with that are going to be the Lilith Tarot, both the first and second edition, which I am so blessed to have and to be actually working with for the very first time since having them. I haven't worked with the Lilith decks yet. To be honest, as much as I am definitely a huge fan of Marianne's work and how much she and her work mean to me overall, I haven't yet worked with the Lilith tarot decks because, to be honest, I found them to be a little intimidating. The artwork being as intricate and beautiful as they are, I just wasn't ready to work with them. But I am now. I feel like I have to. It screamed at me. So, I will do a reading with these decks after I've gotten a chance to spend some time with them for you guys, and and I will combine them with the decks that I'm still going to be working with, but I'm going to do that in another video. So until next time, Know that I love you because I am love, and so are you. Take care of yourselves and each other, because as I am human, so are you. And until next time, please always live, listen, and learn. I love you. And my condolences to those who are currently grieving and have lost their loved one. Know that I'm holding space for you. And sending you so much love during this time. Alright, guys.
Gotta love, gotta love, gotta love one another. Gotta love, gotta love, gotta love one another. Gotta love, gotta love, gotta love one another. No matter what people want.